This video is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing should be taken as factual. This is all my astrological opinion. Please enjoy. Hey everybody, this is Sonia with Melanin Goddess Life. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another quick celebrity reading video. This one is going to be really quick because I wanted to address the rumblings of the potential of a pregnancy of Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. You know, the two of them have been going strong with this beautiful little relationship that they've had going here. I believe, as far as I can ascertain, is that they have bought a home together. They're currently living together and they seem to be very happy with each other. She shows up to his games. He shows up to anything that she has going on. I think most recently he was there. She was at a Dunkin' Donuts or something of that effect, and he was there supporting her. So they seem to have a very nice dynamic, and I'm really happy for the girlies when they find a good relationship and they seem to be happy, which she seems to be happy. Now, as of lately, here in the last few days, there has been rumblings of her being pregnant. Now, here again, I personally do not police anybody's womb, not my business. If you want to have children, I think that's a beautiful thing if that's what is aligning with you and your partner. So this is not anything with regards to, I guess, being all in her womb. No, but I always like to look at things from an astrological kind of view, because that's what I do. And I wanted to take a look at the two of them and where this energy is coming from. Now, I did a video last year about the year starting February 2026 to February 2027, that this couple is going to have some big changes with regards to the dynamic of their relationship. I do believe that there is an engagement coming very soon. Yeah, I still have that video up, but I do believe there's an engagement coming soon. So let's talk about the baby, okay, that everybody thinks she's having. Now, I took a look at Meg's chart, and fortunately, Meg's chart, she does have a birth time, which anytime you have a birth time, that makes the reading a little bit more accurate. So I pulled up her birth chart and I took a look at the area that governs pregnancy, which is her 5th house. Now, currently Meg has her South Node transiting her 5th house. Now, the South Node, we have the North Node and the South Node. The North Node basically is about our destiny and where we're going to. And the South Node is relatively about things that we need to release, things that are coming to an end or have a karmic type dynamic on them, and we are wrapping those things up. Now, the 5th house does govern children. It does govern pregnancy as well, among other things. So since we're talking about the potential for a pregnancy, let me explain how the South Node could be transiting her 5th house right now. The nodes stay in a house for about 18 months. She's actually had the South Node in her 5th house for at least almost a year. So we're coming up on the ending cycle of this. So with that South Node transiting Meg's 5th house of pregnancy, what this could look like. Could this trigger a pregnancy? Yes, it could trigger a pregnancy, but it could also be the karmic lessons around dating and relationships, because also the 5th house governs our dating life and our romantic life. So this could look like Meg learning lessons around dating and romance and the partners that she chooses. This could look like an end to a karmic cycle of her having unsuccessful dating relationships, her choosing partners that were not aligned with her, that were not good for her, and her learning her lessons with regards to that. And I do believe that she's learned a lot of lessons about who she attaches herself to with regards to the romantic component. Because I will say, I don't know everybody that she's dated, but the people that she's been attached to that are in the public are far different from Klay. Klay seems to be totally different from all the partners that she's had before with regards to her dating life. So I do believe that Meg has learned with regards to the lessons that she's gone through with her romantic life about those choosing wisely, aligning yourself with someone that is supportive of you, that cares for you, that loves you, that respects you, and wants to see the best for you. And I do see that in their relationship. Again, I am not in these people's relationships, so I don't know what goes on behind closed doors. From what is presented, it seems like this is a healthy relationship that she's in. Now, when we talk about pregnancy, this could also look like the two of them talking about having children, how many children they want to have, how they want to raise their kids, what their future would look like if they brought children into the mix. Now, again, back to my first point, is there a pregnancy potential? Absolutely, there's a pregnancy potential here, but we won't know until they announce it, but they do have that. I also took a quick look at Clay's chart. Now, his South Node is currently going through his fourth house of family. So this is the fourth house. This is the family that we come from and also the family that we create for ourselves. So this could be with the South Node. He is cultivating how he wants his own family to look. What is the things that he wants to implement? Are there some lessons or are there some cultural beliefs or are there some things that he grew up with that he wants to potentially bring to his own family that he creates for himself? Or are there some things that he does not want to, growing up? Is there things that may have been in his life as he was growing up and he was like, that's not something that I want to implement into my own family. So this could for him be a lesson around how I want my family to look, how I'm going to show up as the leader and the partner in my relationship with my wife or the person that I share my life with, how I'm going to raise my kids. What is that going to look like? Where am I going to raise my children? This could also be him thinking about what would be the proper place for me to lay down roots for my family. So Clay in itself, he is also thinking about family dynamics as well. Does the fourth house potentially bring someone into your home life? Absolutely, because we have to look back at the fact that I believe that they are living together. So they bought a home together. So they're starting to create their own nest for themselves. Could this be bringing on a new family member? Yes, the fourth house could trigger a birth and bring into a new family member. So am I definitely saying that they are pregnant, that she's pregnant and they're having a baby? No, I'm not definitely saying that. Is there energy around that potentially being something that could be happening or has happened, or at least for the most part, they are talking about family life and children? Absolutely. I definitely believe that could be that. But again, we won't know until they tell us. But again, keep in mind, 2026 is a dynamic year for this couple starting next month until February 2027. So for me, I do see an engagement coming along, a marriage coming along. They may even actually elope. And then kind of like we find out later on, and there could be potential for a family for them. And I wish them the best if that's what they want for each other. I wish them the best. I'm very happy for the two of them. I hope everything works out, and the best of luck to Clay and Meg. Talk to you later.